Hello, thank you for joining me. This exercise in centering towards increasing our wellness and well-being. I'm going to start with a breathing exercise. Sit comfortably or lie on the floor. And just notice your breathing. Breath is something we take for granted, but it's always with us. And working with the breath can help enhance our well-being. For the remainder of this exercise, please allow yourself to inhale through your nose, exhale either through your mouth or your nose, whichever is more comfortable for you. Now begin to drop the breath deeper into your body, to your abdomen, and let yourself puff up on the inhale and let your belly fall back towards your spine on the exhale. Breathing in, puffing out. So you can feel the whole entirety of your being filling up with that breath, and then exhaling back towards your spine. Ever so gently allow the breath to slow down even more, with the exhale becoming about twice as long as the inhale. I'm going to talk a little bit more while you continue breathing. Again, remember, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose or mouth, whichever you're more comfortable with. The way to suppress feeling or expressing something that's uncomfortable is to tighten the parts of the body that would express that, feel that. If you do this over time, it can become a chronic condition and your body will forget it ever had those feelings. Just be in chronic holding. Now, as you breathe into these spaces, you may start to release some of that chronic holding, and you may begin to feel things that you have not experienced in a while. They may be uncomfortable. It may be sadness. It may be anger. It may be a sense of overwhelm. It may also be joy, exuberance, anything that either made you or someone else uncomfortable in the past. If you're comfortable with it, allow yourself to be curious about what's emerging. And if it becomes uncomfortable, acknowledge it, know that it will be tended to, and come back to your regular breath. Second part of this session, we're going to work on helping you resolve and relieve overwhelm and anger or other uncomfortable feelings. Okay, ever so gently begin to allow your body to come back to its more natural breath. Allow your attention to come back to the room. You can look around and notice if things look different, colors are brighter, or even what you feel in your body right now. It's great. Okay. I'm going to show you several exercises that can help protect your lungs through this time of the coronavirus. So the lung meridian starts here on the side of the chest, and it runs down your arm and out your thumb, goes on both sides. So the beginning of it right here on the side of the chest is usually very tender. You can find it just by kind of playing around, or you can put your palms together and just pull out. And when you kind of get to the place where your hands don't want to go any further back, you press your little finger into that spot. It's tender. That's the beginning of the lung meridian. So by putting your thumbs there and breathing into them, this can be very good for your lungs. This particular posture is really good for asthma, Take a few breaths, deep breaths every time you're doing this. In through your nose, out through your mouth, through your nose. Another way to do this is to put your thumbs on those points across the chest, crossing your wrists, so protecting your heart. Again, take a few breaths. This particular pose is supposed to be helpful for depression. Okay. Another way to help with the lungs is to trace the lung meridian. You can start here at the beginning point and trace down your arms. This could be really helpful in the middle of the night or early morning if you're waking up between 3 and 5, which is lung time. It just helps remind the meridian that it can flow easily. Okay, 2 more points, or 2 more options for dealing with the lungs. One is to hold the thumb and take some breath again. Both hands. Great. And then the last one I'll show you today is you fold your thumbs into the palms of your hand and then fold your fingers over your thumbs so that your thumbs are tucked away in there. This is very protective, physically and emotionally. So it's not a fist, it's protection. Just remember that. Okay. Thank you. So for the next part of our routine today, we're going to do some standing exercises if you're comfortable with that. And if not, you can do these while you're seated. Okay, so stand with your feet a comfortable distance apart, feet on the floor, feeling the floor solid beneath you, supporting you, feeling your pressure of your feet going all the way down to the earth and feeling support of the earth. Great. We're going to raise our arms on the inhale up. So in, up on the sides. Put your hands together if you want, or just keep them up. Stretch. And bring them down to the exhale. To front. 2 more times. Up. Down on the exhale. 1 more up. Down on the exhale. And reverse that and do it 3 times the other way. So on the inhale, go up the front of your body. Stretch up. Down the side. 2 more up front. Side. The front on the inhale. And down the side. Okay, now we'll do some exercises that are organizing of your internal and external space. Okay, these are the figure eights for lazy eights. I'm just going to draw big eights in the air with both of our hands. Up, back and around. Inhaling on the up, exhaling on the down. 1 more time. Inhaling, exhaling. Now switch direction. Down, around, exhale, up, down. We'll do 2 more of these. Great. Okay, this is a lovely modality just for helping you feel more organized in kind of a chaotic time. You can do the figure eights, the lazy eights, with any part of your body. You can doodle them, you can draw them with your fingers, you can do them with your eyes. One of my personal favorites is something with my hips, which I have used many times when standing in line. It's just a way to keep my impatience down and know that I'm doing something useful for myself. Great California tool. All right, we're going to do a few more stretches now. So just bring your arms up to center. can open them up, and as you open, you also stretch tall. Move your arms out to the side, begin to bend back so that you're going back and opening your heart center. Then you come up and then cross over and give yourself a great big hug. We're going to do the same thing all over again. Up and back. And a great big hug. And so just a few more stretches. Check the time. Stretch up. Both hands together. Gently bend to one side and then the other. Ever so gently go back and then forward. And back up again. Side, side, back, forward. Great. So come up, tall, and then release your arms again. And we'll do some side-to-side twists. Put your feet a little ways apart if you're not already, and then just twist side, side, exhaling on the twist, inhaling as you come back to center. If you want, you can add slapping of the kidneys in the back. It's very energizing. Great. Okay, now let yourself come back to center. Shake it out a little bit if you like. And we're going to do just a couple more grounding and centering exercises before we wrap up. The next one we're going to do is some tapping. Tap here, the points right underneath your collarbones. This is another kidney point and can be really helpful for giving you a boost in energy. Here, this thymus gland right in the middle of the chest, a little bit above where your heart is. That lump, if you can find it there. It's also good for your immune system. Great. And then the bottom rib or the side of your, underneath your arms, like right here. Great. Or there's another way to do this if you like, and that's through a massage. Rub. Stand up so you can see the points I'm doing. Here. Under here. Okay, just one more time, whichever you prefer, tapping or rubbing. It's very soothing and organizing of your life energy. Okay, we'll do just one more exercise as we wrap up for today. This is an over energy correction and it's very comforting. So cross your left ankle over your right. Put the backs of your hands together. Cross the right over the left. Now pull that fist in, up, and let it rest in your center of your chest, basically right where the thymus is. And take a few deep breaths. This will be our last exercise for this part of the session. You can sit in this pose as long as you would like. Know that you can also do this as a way to help you fall asleep. Some people have found it very helpful to do this while lying in bed. You can also do it whenever you feel afraid or overwhelmed. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next part of today's session.